Hello, this is a real quick video on the basics of using Bootstrap for using CDNs or content delivery networks, which just means that we will not be downloading Bootstrap files and hosting it locally on our computers, but linking to them online. Bootstrap is a free front-end framework using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, which is responsive and a mobile-first development platform. With it, we can use pre-built templates for elements like links, navigation bars, forms, carousels, images, and much more. Here I have a blank HTML document created. To get started using Bootstrap, we have to first set up this HTML document with the right Bootstrap HTML structure. To do this, let's go ahead and go to getbootstrap.com. On the website, at the top of the page, we're going to click on where it says documentation. On the documentation page, towards the right hand side, we're going to click on the starter template. Here you will see a snippet of code that has everything we need in order to get started using Bootstrap. Let's click on the copy button on the right hand side of the snippet. Then we are going to go back to our code editor and paste the code inside of our HTML document. I'm just going to go in here and rename the title to Bootstrap for Basics and get rid of the H1 tag here because we don't need it. Briefly, let's discuss the structure of the HTML document you see here. The meta tag on line 5 allows us to use a wide range of characters, symbols, and languages inside of our HTML document. Line 6 tag allows us to reset the browser settings that might interfere with any responsive settings that we might apply of our own inside of this document. On line number 9, we have the link to Bootstrap style sheet or CDN. This style sheet has to come before any of our own custom external style sheets in order for Bootstrap to work. Below this, I am going to add a link to my own custom style sheet where I can create custom CSS to override any of Bootstrap's predefined styling. At the bottom of my body are links to Bootstrap's jQuery, Popper, and custom JavaScript files. They are needed for Bootstrap components that might require JavaScript to function. If we want to add any custom JavaScript of our own, a link to that external file must go above the Bootstrap links, but still at the bottom of our body. Now this document is ready for Bootstrap. Let's go back to getbootstrap.com to demonstrate how we can use some of its components. On the documentation page, on the left-hand side, click on Components. Here you will see a list of pre-built elements that we can use in our Bootstrap document easily. Let's go ahead and click on Jumbotron. On the page of the component in which we click, Bootstrap will show a preview of the element, some variations of it as well, and the snippet of code needed in order to create the component. All we have to do is click on the copy button on the snippet of choice, navigate back to our editor, and paste the code inside of the body of our HTML document. When I save the document and preview it inside of my browser, you will see the Jumbotron. Because we are using Bootstrap, notice that the component is automatically responsive. Since Bootstrap Frameworks uses HTML and CSS, editing this element only requires understanding those languages. For example, the main container has a class called Jumbotron, which I can directly affect along with any of the elements nested inside of it. Inside of my external style sheet that is linked to this HTML document, I'm going to select the Jumbotron class and give it a background color of orange. Notice that I was able to change Bootstrap's default styling with my style sheet. In fact, I can adjust anything I want to inside of this document. Watch me go ahead and change the H1 text that says "Hello World" to "This is my world." If I want, I can even remove any of the components by just deleting its tag. Bootstrap saves you the time and the effort that it would take to manually create a wide variety of different components for a website, which can be altered however you see fit. I'm going to add another component just to demonstrate how easy it can be.